Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. Today I'm going to teach you guys something very cool, and this is going to teach you how to read charts and basically educate yourself on price movements and also predict when the prices are going to go up and when they're going to go down. Here we're on the website TRADINGVIEW.com. I will have my link on the description below, and this is free. You have some limits because it's free, but you can use this without having to pay for it, and it is very useful website. Here I would also recommend to create an account. It's still free, but for this purpose I'm going to go to the charts. You want to go on this website and click charts. So first thing I want to show you guys is how to clean up your chart and how to add indicators to make this useful. First of all, we're gonna erase this. We're gonna keep the SPX, the VIX, and the DXY. This is the S&P 500. This is the VIX. The VIX tells you how the volatility in the stock market, and this is the DXY, which is the US dollar currency index. This is very important because when you look at this is literally the value of holding cash dropping. I know a lot of people might have not seen this before, but this is what this graph represents. This is the buying power of the US dollar that is decreasing day by day, and which is why a lot of people are moving to gold and now mostly Bitcoin and digital currencies. And after that, if you want to leave some stocks, you can. And I'm gonna basically delete most of these other things because a lot of these are just distractions. Since we're gonna be talking about crypto, I'm just getting rid of all of these because we will not need them. All right, I like to keep Apple and Tesla so I can keep an eye on them. In here we have Bitcoin USD. I prefer to use BTC USD Tether from Binance because Binance is the biggest exchange in the world and it has the most liquidity, and I tend to like to look at that. So the first thing that I have to show you is, obviously this is a graph of the price, and you can see the price down here too. If you scroll down, you can see the technicals that is saying that in a 1 day this is at an extreme strong buy, and this can change. You can click here to see more technicals, and it tells you that, hey, people are buying this a lot right now. We're not gonna get into all of that. I wanted to make this video short and quick to get you guys set up and adding certain indicators. If you want to cross a line, all you have to do is click here. You can change the color of that line, and you can just make a line from here to like here, for example. As you can see, if before this price action happened, I would have made a line like this. And it would have predicted that once we cross that line, the price would have skyrocketed up because it is continuing this trend that you can see that it does this every time. Like the thing about reading charts is you have to see the pattern. You have to see what is it doing. It did this the first time, boom, it's forming the same pattern, boom. We're probably going to see a bigger one of this pattern here. So I'm going to go on Bitcoin's weekly chart now to give you guys a better idea, so you can see the patterns are unfolding in the chart. So let me get rid of all of these and show you guys some very important indicators to add to your TradingView. All right, so because this is free, you won't be able to add more than 3 indicators at the same time. Therefore, I'm going to show you guys one by one what the indicators that you want to add are, and just know that when you're doing your analysis, you're going to have to keep changing them and possibly have to come back to the video to see how to do that. So for the first indicator that I want to show you guys, you want to go up to that FX up here, and you want to type in RSI, Relative Strength Index here. And once you click that, you'll see this purple-ish box come down here. The RSI, what it tells you is when the price is too, like basically people have been buying this too much and it is overbought. And when the price is up over that purple line, I mean it's been overbought, and you should expect that the price will go down from there. And just the same thing is if we're touching For example, let's go here. We had a big sell-off. A lot of people sold here, and you can see that we went from being overbought to being oversold. Therefore, as soon as we go under this purple line, this is where you want to start buying into the market. And this is the same, as you can see, every time we touch this, we can expect that it's going to come back with some upside action. Now, I'm going to cancel this out, and we're going to add the second indicator, which is the MACD. The MACD, by the way, you can, even if you're not being able to save them, you can click add to favorite, and once you go in your favorite, they'll be here. So let me just add the RSI to my favorites as well, and it's here in my favorite. So I just added the MACD. What the MACD helps is it helps you determine how these moving averages are crossing. And as you can see, when the blue crosses the orange, the price tends to go up, and when the blue goes under the orange, you can expect that you're gonna have some negative price action. And you can see in the volume here too, the green and the red. Let me show you guys so you can see it in a better perspective. This is in the 1 week. As you can see, the blue, this whole time where Ethereum was going down, the blue was below the orange. And as soon as we crossed over, you can see here that the blue just crossed over. That means that Ethereum has a lot of potential to go up from here just because this cross here occurred. And now I want to go over a third very, very important. This is actually the one that I use the most. And these are the moving averages. I'm gonna go back to a 1 day chart, and we're gonna go back up here, and we're gonna add moving average. So it's here, guys. You're gonna click the add it to your favorite, but what I want you to do is I want you to click this 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and you can see that it just shows up at one line. And you have to go here where it says the MA. You're gonna click this little settings button. You're gonna change the first one into a 5. Okay, and then we're gonna leave this color blue. We're gonna go to the second one now, and we're gonna change this into a 8. Okay, and we're gonna change the color of this maybe to like a purple or something. And we're gonna click OK. And we're gonna go to the last one. We're gonna click settings. We're gonna leave that one yellow for gold, and we're gonna change this into a 13. All right. So what we have here is I just taught you guys how to set up the most successful moving average, and this I'm gonna show you on the weekly is how I'm mostly able to predict where prices are going. And let me go back to Bitcoin. As you can see, these moving averages, once the blue line crosses that purple line and that yellow line, it is bullish, guys. Until I see a cross like back down, I'm not scared of this market. On the daily, you can see the price was going all the way up until this cross happened, and this is when we started going down. And as you can see, this is the entire time where we were going down here, the blue line was under the purple and the yellow line. Therefore, we kept going all the way down, and until we crossed that back, that's when we had that price movement going up. And as you can see, this whole time we were going down, look, the blue line is under the purple line and it's under the yellow line. I like to leave that last 13-day moving average to yellow because there's something called the golden cross, which I want to get over with you guys in a little bit. So sometimes to make this even easier, guys, is if you want, you can just go over here and you click this hide button and hide button, and it only shows the golden line. And as you can see here, this drop that just occurred very early this morning, it got supported by this 13 moving average, and the fact that we're back, and every time we go down, we touch this moving average and it gets us pushed back up. So what traders do is they look at that moving average and they see as soon as we touch it, it's a buying opportunity, especially when we're in a bull market. And look what happened when the price goes under that. This is a potential loss here that occurs if the price goes under that. I like to also keep the purple and yellow line together because these crosses are very, very important. And I'm gonna go back to the weekly, to show you guys. When the purple is over the yellow, we go up a lot, and we go up for a good period of time. The blue line is the 5-day moving average, so it tells you more what's happening in the immediate moment. But the purple and yellow line here, the 8-day and the 13-day moving average, they tell you what's going to happen in months and weeks to come. So as you can see, people are scared that the price of Bitcoin is hitting up new highs right now. We recently, yesterday, hit a new all-time high of 19,800, 20,000 soon to be broken. And as you can see, I'm seeing a lot of volume about to come in, and that cross here that shows me on the weekly shows me that we are very still bullish, and we got supported by the 5-day moving average on a weekly chart. And if I go on the 4-hour, we can see that, look, this crossed here, boom, we went down, and it crossed again, boom, we're going up. Right here we see a cross, so there's potential downside. But what I'm looking at is when I see something like that on a 4-hour chart, I want to go back on the 1-hour chart, and now I'm seeing the story is different. The story shows that we did cross under that yellow line, but we're curving back up and we're about to cross. And once we do this cross right here, we are going to see some very, very big upside action, because as you can see, if we go all the way back when this happened before, all the way back here, we cross under, and boom, once we cross back, that is going to give it a lot of strength for the price of Bitcoin to go up. All right, guys, I have a little assignment for you guys to test if you understand what I've just said. I'm going to give you guys this new coin, and I want you to tell me what the potential for that coin are and where it's potentially going from here. And the coin is going to be Litecoin, and I'm going to go here into Litecoin Tether USDT, and I'm going to pull up this chart in a monthly view so you can see where Litecoin came. And here, this is your homework. Tell me where you think Litecoin is going from here. Litecoin is very similar to what Bitcoin is, and I want you to look at these moving averages and tell me if you understand that this price action right now. Wait, let me just do this like that so you can see it better. This price action right now, the fact that this blue line is about to cross that purple line on the daily, and if we go on the 4-hour, you can see that it already did cross that line, and we can see that uptrend movement. But here we have hit some sort of a resistance at $91, and I want you to tell me, what is the next step for this price movement? Where do you see this price movement going in the short term? In the long term, I already know that this is very healthy price movement, and in my opinion, we have formed right here what's called the biggest double bottom right here. I'm gonna add it on the chart curve. This is the first bottom, this is the second bottom. Guys, this is a very bullish pattern, and I know I'm going to talk about it more in the future. So this tells me that the price of this coin is going to have a lot of strength going up from here, and this was worth about over, how much did we reach on Litecoin? We've reached over $320 on Litecoin in the past. And if you were to read this chart to see where we're going, you would do a line like right here, like this, and you can see that once we cross this right here, Litecoin never went under that. And double bottom, we just broke out of a triangle. Tell me where you think this price is going. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I'm going to do my best to answer them. And please, I want to hear your predictions on where you think that LTC Litecoin is going to go, maybe let's say in 10 days or 5 days, and drop that in the comment below as well, so we can have a perspective in the channel of what our audience is thinking about these price movements. But I also want to thank you guys for watching this video to the end. If you did find value in what I had to share, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. It'll be really appreciated. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay future proof.